All right, so everybody wants to know how COVID started, right? Here it is in 5 slides in 90 seconds. Okay, so was it patient zero? Was it that person that ate the bat or the pangolin? Is that where it all started? No. No. Where COVID started was before that. Why did that patient zero eat the bat or the pangolin or whatever? And that's an economic factor. So let's go back and see and talk about what was happening before or the pandemic hit. So yes, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that US China were having a trade war before then. Oddly enough, it ends, pandemic starts. So this thing was set in motion in 2018, went all the way through 2019, ends at the beginning of 2020. What a lot of people may not know is that right about here where this red arrow is, something else happened. And that's combined with the trade war, what created the environment for COVID. So, what was that event? There was a swine fever outbreak in China and parts of Europe that hit in August, September, October. And basically, what happened is China had to cull or kill a lot of their pork supply, huge amounts. And that leads to our last slide, which is let's just look at this bar right here. This baffles me. This blows my mind. 2018, you just saw, is when the herds got culled over here. There's this huge spike in demand, right? Or a huge spike in import to replace that. What happened in between 2019? Some of this 2020 demand for imports should have occurred in 2019. Huge drop in supply. There's no import increase to offset that coming in. Those are the economic conditions. I don't know why this 2020 line didn't happen in 2019, but that is why COVID happened. My guess is our US president was trying to negotiate a really good deal. But just looking at this slide, we're getting our butt kicked here by the European Union in terms of how much pork we're exporting to China. And up here, looks like we're getting our butts kicked by Brazil in terms of how much cotton we're sending to China. So I don't know why trade negotiations went on to 2020. I don't know what our president was hoping to gain from it. But I'll tell you one thing, if this delay of not being able to respond to the pork demand in China earlier, if that was caused by the trade negotiations, then Trump negotiated himself a pandemic.